Good morning, cyber friend. This Mitty Man coming at you again from Walker's Music. Yet another word for the day. And I just want to say we give God the praise, honor, and glory for life, health, and strength. And we thank Him for what it is, and we also thank Him for each and every one of you. I want to say this morning. This morning, this video is probably going to be called Self-Checkup. Self-Checkup. Yeah, friend, self-checkup. On yesterday, well, actually, it wasn't yesterday when it all started, but I made the big blast yesterday, or when I made the big blast of it. But it actually started Sunday night. I've been talking to Bunny a while ago about what I've been seeing, through the ministries and of others, trying not to be judgmental about people ministering the way they decide to teach. Just because I'm a teacher, I decided that I would not also try to judge any other teacher, preacher, or whatever it might be. But at any rate, me and my mom was talking on this past Sunday, and we were talking about how we see things that's going on inside of the church, and that we don't see much healing or deliverance being done in the church. And I must confess, I've said this many times that I didn't see it either. But then I got to wondering, I said, well, Lord, you told us to do it. You didn't just say the preacher. You didn't just say the teacher. You said them that believe, these signs and wonders will follow them that believe. And I said, well, then in that case, if I'm not seeing anything, then maybe I need to check my believing too. Because see, last I checked, I was a believer and a follower of Christ. So if I'm not seeing the miraculous in the churches and in the places that I go, then it's my fault too. We don't want to hear that, people. We don't want to hear that. And I thought about that, and I reckoned with it. And I did a self-examination, a self-checkup, and I'll tell you, I've been dealing with it ever since me and my mom, we talked about that on that Sunday night. And so yesterday, it hit. It hit. I didn't even really know how. And I'm just doing this, y'all. I didn't have to do this. I want to do it, and hopefully I help somebody else that might be going through the same dilemma. I actually got mad at God. Yep, your teacher, Bible study man, walk through the word, teach Sunday school every third Sunday, minister music, Mitty Man. Yep, got mad at God. Got to thinking about my own, or what I thought. And then tried to make light of it. Let me tell you what Satan will do to us. Then he tried to make me try to appease what I did. And the reason why I'm asking you this, Lord, is because of this. No. I was mad. I'm trying to put it on Creflo or Left Low, or don't put it on Jesse Duplantis. Don't put it on. Try to put it on. Well, these people, they get up and they get to talking about this and talking about what you need to do this and you need to. And they would tell the truth. Ernest, that's my name. Ernest J. Walker. Ernest, you know that what they are teaching is the truth. But what it is, now, this is self-check, people. You don't see it working according to the way you want it. Because something going on with you now. And it's not going according to the way you want it to go. Now you're mad at God. And then you're going to try to tell God. Let me show you how stupid we can get. You're going to try to tell God, I ain't mad at you, Lord, but it's just these certain so-called so-and-so ministers and teachers of the gospel, which I'm one too. And they get up and say, oh, you need to do this, you need that. And I say, you ain't got to do nothing. This is what I said. You ain't got to do that. If Jesus done it all, that negates what we need to do, which is true. But here I am, trying to fool God. Ain't that so? Yes. Bible study, walk through the word. Teacher of Sunday school every third Sunday. Telling other people how to do it, blah, 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 blah. Amen. Self-check. Let me tell y'all something. One of the fruit of the Spirit is self-control. Self-control. Look at that word, self. You can't control nobody but you. You can only control yourself. God didn't give you the fruit to control others, but you can control yourself. That's what my problem was. I got angry because one of my weaknesses is my temper. I got angry. I got upset because of some things that I felt that wasn't going as the way I thought they would go. But last I checked in my Bible, I didn't have no heaven or hell to put nobody. It's not my place to try to do God's work, people, and it's not yours either. I just hope that this helping somebody. I really do. I hope this is helping somebody because I didn't have to tell y'all this, but I'm just telling you, yes, you can be doing all the right things according to your own mind. And you can be crossing all the T's and trying to dot all the I's, but you are in works of the flesh. When you get in the works of the flesh, just like I saw what the sign Joyce Meyer was carrying, she used it for one of her prompts in one of her teachings. And it said, works of the flesh equals frustration. Works of the flesh equals frustration. So when you going into the works of the flesh and you get frustrated, you're going to get frustrated. So we got to go back and just, matter of fact, I had to go back and I sat down and see, I'm so glad God is not like us because I would have been in a real mess. But God understood. He knew my heart was in the right place, but my mind wasn't. I wasn't thinking clearly because of the fact that some things that was going on and things beyond my control. See, this is the thing that we got to understand, that everything is not going to be in your control. And matter of fact, it's better it's not be in your control because we'll mess it up. Because I would have messed up myself yesterday. If God was listening to what I said out there in my studio and proclaim. So I was trying to think I'm fooling God. So, Lord, I'm not mad at you. Yes, I will. I'm mad at God. Because I thought of some things that I thought that he wasn't doing what he's supposed to do. In other words, you say you're not a respecter of person, which he's not, because that's his word. God is not a liar. God is not a man that he should lie. If God says he's not a respecter, he's no respecter. It's just something that we need to look back and just realize that God is God all by himself. And whatever he decides that he wants to do, he can do it. And we need to realize, maybe if you're not seeing healing, God has got people healthy. That's what I thought about. And then I thought about all the things that are wrong with me. Maybe my hands, sometimes they get the aching. And, like I say, my arms and sometimes. And I realize what I do. I'm a piano player. And sometimes these fingers can get a little bit weary. The legs and all those sort of things. But yet and still, just because they're aching every now and then, that don't mean God is not with me. That doesn't mean that God is not with you. God is with you because he gives us the ability to continue to go on. I go out of here every Sunday. For the last 23 some odd years, I've been going consistently to my different places on Sunday to play, and I haven't missed a Sunday because of sickness. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. Now, I've been to church feeling bad. Yes, I have. I've been to church even with a pretty bad cold. But nothing beside that. It ain't nothing more serious than that. And that's a blessing. People, that's a blessing. So, you know what? God does what he's supposed to do. In other words, and he did everything he was going to do through Jesus. So what we got to do is just accept Christ. And just because, like I say, I'm talking from experience. Just because you don't see God doing this and that, yes, he is. He's working. You may not see him working, but he's working. But when we start working, that's when God stops. So in other words, this goes for the tritones. I hope y'all get a chance to see this video. Look, the reason I got up Junior Walker in the tritone, that was something that was in my mind 5 years ago. It just didn't start this month. It didn't start last month. This been in my mind 5 years ago. It was because of the fact of the vision that I had for this group. It's not so much the group, but it's the vision that I have for the group. And that was the outreach. And that has not changed. But what I'm trying to get y'all to see is, look here. If anyone has to make you do anything, then you shouldn't be in it. No. If somebody, see, first of all, everybody has things that they must do. Y'all, as the tritone, y'all got stuff. You got other obligations. Sometimes they're going to get in the way. It's going to come between you having to make decisions. And guess what? That's your right. You got the right to make your decision. You know how you feed your family. And certain things that are going to come up sometimes, they're going to make you not be able to come to rehearsal or whatever. You know what? Can nobody get angry at you at that? And if they do, they just wrong. because there are sometimes stuff gonna happen. But don't anyone have to make you do anything. Like I say, this group was formed voluntarily by myself because it was in my mind. The group belongs to me, but I cannot force you all to take a part in it. I don't want to force you. I want you to be able to grab the vision and get on the program and do it free willing. See, in other words, if I was like the Canton Spirituals, whereas I was paying y'all to do what you need to do, if I was paying you a salary, then I could kind of demand you to be here or do this or do that. But see, I'm not paying y'all anything. I can't demand y'all to be anywhere. You doing that out of your own heart and free will. So whatever you do, we have to take it with grace. That's what we have to do. That you don't get mad at people because they can't do stuff. That's dumb. In other words, this is exactly the way what God was dealing with me about my attitude or toward those ministers. I wasn't mad at them ministers, those teachers, because I'm one myself. I was mad at God. Yep, I'm mad at God. Point blank mad at God. But ain't you glad God not like us? Now who am I to box with God? Think about it, people. This is Middleman saying whatever you get into, if God is not in it, you come out of it because it's going to come to nothing. And remember, self-checkup is the key. Peace.